So I'm back at work, fresh off vacation, my birthday vacation, and it looked like we had another snow day. It's not bad, but you know, it looked like we had a lot of light snow, ground still, you know, dry. I wish they would have put some salt down, but I guess this was unexpected because it's like the whole yard, it's like full of snow, and it's below 20. It's below 20 degrees, so it might freeze. It might freeze over, but we back, baby. We back to work. We back to the money. Easy money, must I say. So, let's get it. Another benefit of being a yard driver, you don't have to be on the street when this ice and stuff will be on the floor. But it do get crazy on the yard sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. You know, hopefully this stuff don't freeze over and we be good to go. You know, I got some new working boots today, you know, so we good to go. Let's get it. Easy money, baby. Frost on my windshield. Oh, that is snow. I thought it was like frostbites or something. That's snow. So it did snow a little bit. Oh, I gotta be careful going down these steps. All right, first couple moves of the day. I bet this chalk stuck too. I gotta go get this hammer. I figured because it's freezing out here, these chalks are gonna end up getting stuck. Let's see what we can do. Alright, so I always do the trick. I always got to keep one of these in your truck, gentlemen. You might not never know you might need it. I know I've been saying a lot of good things about trucking because it's a lot of good things to say about trucking, but a con is you're gonna have to work in different type of weather conditions, right? It's snow on the ground right now. It's below freezing temperatures, like 20 degrees. It really don't bother me because I'm a savage. The work is easy, right? I'm always gonna say the work is easy, but if you guys don't like being in different weather conditions, you're gonna have a problem because you will be out here in the rain, the sleet, the snow, and the heat, right? But it's a great career to have, guys. Great. Easy money. Like, I've been on vacation the past 5 days. I needed that reset because I've been on grind mode. But it's time to get back to the money. That's the thing that I love about doing the yard, the yard truck. Like I said, I've been driving for 8 years, 2 years over the road, 6 years local, right? I still prefer being local. I even just city driving. That's what I was doing before I got in the yard truck. But the yard truck, bro, this got to be the easiest money that I ever made in trucking. And I'm making the most money I ever made in trucking by doing this right here. Moving trailers around door to door. So if you guys want to get in the trucking industry, you don't like hitting that road, or you don't like being out on the road, jump in a yard truck, bro. It's easy. Don't let nobody tell you can't make no money, because I guarantee you, you're going to be making more money than the people that's hating on trucking industry. I guarantee you, you're going to be making more money than them. And then you're going to come back to my video and thank me. Right? Because I'm showing you guys what's possible. I'm showing you guys that you can make a decent living in trucking. Right? Come in here, put in the time, put in the work, put in the effort. It's not going to be easy, but you're going to get there. Just like butter, baby. Easy money. By it being a holiday yesterday, they kind of behind. Every time we have like a holiday or something, the next day we come back to work, we get hit with a lot of moves. So, I'm finna knock out a lot of these moves. But I like being busy when I first come to work. It make the day go by faster, because to all my yard drivers out there, you guys understand when it's slow, right? I get it. Some people be want to sit around, but that make the time go by slow. For me, I'm ready to keep moving. But I can't complain. The money too easy for me to complain. I'm blessed, y'all. I'm blessed. Let's get it. So guys, let's talk about over the road versus local, right? I've been driving trucks going on 8 years. This year I started in 2017. My first 2 years was over the road, right? I didn't like it, right? It's cool. You experience a lot of different places, right? You really become a truck driver once you drive over the road, right? Because you experience the different type of situations when you're going in and out these warehouses, right? Because in the city, you got a lot of space to bag. You got all these, it's very easy. But when you go in these different states, bro, I know you guys been seeing the video. It'd be tough for these drivers to bag in some of these warehouses. Some of these warehouses are ridiculous. I don't even understand how they even possible for drivers to even get in there. But like I said, that really makes you a truck driver once you experience that over the road. It's expensive over the road. You got to spend a lot of money over the road, right? A lot of guys know how to budget. A lot of guys know how to save their money. Yes, but majority of truckers eat up most of their paycheck. That's why they be broke. I'm telling you. And not only that, if you're a company driver, companies don't even be wanting you to come home most of the time. They be having you out there on the road for so long, and they will literally make it a hassle for you to get some home time. The trainer that I trained with, because I started off with Warner, my trainer was literally living in his truck. That's another thing. If you guys want to be on the road and you ain't got no place to stay or this and that, you can literally live in your truck. These companies would not send you home. You can literally keep working, and you can do your 34-hour reset in whatever state that you in, right? So that's another pro if you guys want to, save money on rent and different things like that. These companies will let you stay in the truck. Because my trainer, I'm like, bro, where you stay at? He was like, I'm from Florida, but I gave him my apartment and I live on a truck. So they just be working him like a dog. That's for some people. That's not for me, right? But when it comes to over the road, guys, because a lot of people will talk you into thinking that you can make most of the money driving over the road, being regional, going to all 52 states. No, it's a lie. I'm here to tell you, and I don't care what truck driver said. I have made the most money in trucking driving local in a city, right? After my first 2 years, I started driving 3 hours out, 3 hours back. Then I started doing city work. Now I'm in the yard truck. I'm actually making more money than I ever been in trucking these 8 years doing the yard truck, right? Because I always thought this position, these people weren't making no money, right? I thought this was like, nah, I'm making more money than the drivers that's over the road. That's a fact. Because if you look on Indeed, look at what they paying the drivers that's doing dedicated and over the road. $1,200, $1,300. I'm making it in the yard truck. Easy. No problem. And I'm not on the street. I don't have to deal with these crazy drivers on the street. And I'm parked in one place. So my CDLs is protected. Right? But I also recommend you guys do local work. You might want to drive out your city 3 hours and come back. Right? You might want to do city driving when you're driving from warehouse to warehouse, different locations you delivering inside your city. That's a plus as well. I enjoy doing that as well. But I just like this yard driver position better. Right? So when it comes to over the road and local, you're going to keep hearing this back and forth in the industry. What's better? Who pays the most? Bro, when I look into who make the most money, because you can make more money over the road, even though I don't believe it. You're not keeping majority of your money. See, when you hear local, you can bring your food with you, right? You save more money I'm telling you, you save so much money being here at home regarding bringing your own food, because I'm telling you, the reason why so many drivers are overweight and out of shape is because they eating up their paycheck. Listen to me, my trainer, because when I worked with Warner, you had to train with the trainer for like 200 hours. So I was on a truck with him about 4 weeks, 5 weeks, something like that. Guys, he was eating up he's showing me his paycheck. He eating dinners every day. He doing this, paying for showers. I understand if you get a certain amount of points, you get free showers. But guys, if you're not getting those points, if you just stopping there, truck stops, you got to pay $15, $20 a pop for showers. And sometimes you got to pay for parking. So you got to find you somewhere to park. It's just a hassle of trying to find somewhere to park before your clock run out. Spending all your money on food, because that's what you're going to do when you're over that road, right? A lot of you guys is not finna meal prep. You guys is not finna you're not finna eat the same foods every day. A lot of drivers are not that disciplined. They spend all their money on food. So when you hear local every day, you get to go home, which is a benefit. You don't have to sleep on the truck, right? You get off at a certain time. You save money by bringing your lunch to work instead of going to the truck stops every single day, spending $20 a day. Guys, you got to learn how to budget your money in trucking. That's how you're going to be able to see most of your paycheck. Because a lot of these guys that's out here crying and complaining about there's no money in trucking, it's because they're spending most of their money on food. You guys might not think that's a big deal, but you truckers out here, y'all feel me on this. Because the truck stop right across the street from where I'm at right now. Bro, $15 a meal, $20 a meal for like 3 pieces of chicken and some fries. Bro, they busting heads. That's why I bring my lunch every single day. I bring my water every single day. I'm not buying nothing at the truck stop unless I just forget something, or I ain't feel like I forget my lunch or something like that. I go grab something for that day, but majority of the days I'm not even spending no money. So I'm keeping most of my paycheck. Because y'all might not think that's a lot of money, but they add up, the $10s and $15. Then y'all not spending it one time. Y'all stopping multiple times a day, especially if you local. Even if you over the road, every time you stop at a truck stop to get fuel, you getting snacks out of there. You getting food out of there. So that's the only thing that, I don't like. Like I said, over the road is cool because you get to see different states. I seen mostly all the states when I was over the road for those 2 years. And I definitely, one of my worst states that I went to is New York. Bro, I don't see how y'all do it. New York City is terrible when it comes to truck driving in those streets. Right? But over the road will teach you a lot in this trucking industry. It will teach you, like I said, I don't think you're a real trucker until you go test out the waters over the road. But for me personally, my opinion might be different to everybody else. I feel like local is better than over the road. Because you have so many truck drivers, because did nobody put me up on game when I got in the trucking industry in 2017. People were just like, go on truck and make a lot of money. I'm thinking, if you go hit the road, you going to make all this. It's not. If you're an owner operator, that's different. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about company driving. You're going to make the most money being here local, because everybody want to tell you ain't no money local. These people are lying. They are broke. All you got to do is just look up the money on Indeed or what the company paying. Dedicated routes over the road, bro. They getting like $1,200, $1,100, $1,300. You can make that here local. First, you got to get your experience up. You're not going to make that when you first get in the game. So let me make that clear. You have to get your experience up, and then you can shop yourself around and find a good paying local company. They pay a lot of money. Because my first couple of years, I wasn't getting paid a lot of money. I was just like most of the drivers, ready to quit, ready to change industry because I felt like I wasn't getting paid. But then once I got the experience, but the only reason why I stayed with Warner my first 2 years, only because you don't even need, all you need is a year. Companies so thirsty for drivers now. They need drivers so bad now. All you need probably 6 months now. The industry have changed from when I first got in here. All you need is about 6 months experience. You can go work anywhere now and really run that bag up. But experience is going to get you the big money here in trucking, right? And the only reason why I worked for Warner because they was paying off my loan from going to the school, the truck driving school. So that's why I stayed with them, because that loan was like $9 grand. I wanted to get that shit paid off, get that off my credit. So that's the only reason why I stayed with them, because they paid 100% tuition. But for the people but like I said, I understand local is not for everybody. Everybody don't want to be home. You know, if you want to go over the road, you will see a lot of things. You will experience a lot of things. But if you're not budgeting your money when you over the road, you're going to be broke. And you're going to be one of those drivers making YouTube videos talking about how the trucking industry it ain't no money. I'm broke. I'm living check to check. Guys, it's so many truckers living check to check because they not doing right by their money. Simple as that. It's not the industry. It's either the company or it's you. Right? Can the industry be better? Of course. Was they paying way better a few years back? Absolutely. But we in different times now. So that means you got to change up what you do. You can't just be coming in this industry expecting all these things. And if you ain't being disciplined, right? Trucking have changed my life financially, bro. Like across the board. Like this is the best decision that I ever made. Because again, I was in the warehouses, slaving. Now I'm in the truck chilling. I ain't easy money. Even when I was doing the city work, going to rail yard, easy work. This yard truck I should have been doing this. This super easy. So if you guys want to come in the gate and do the yard driving, I definitely 100% recommend you guys do the yard truck. It's too easy, guys. Come out here. Go get your CDLs. If you don't like it, just try something else. It's cool. If you want to do over the road, do over the road. Some guys like being over the road. Some people don't like being at home. They like traveling. They like seeing different places. But like I said, the only thing about that is it's expensive. It's expensive living on the road. And a lot of you truckers that's over the road, y'all can feel me on that. It's very expensive to be over the road. So you guys got to keep that in mind. So that's my opinion regarding being over the road and trucking and different things like that. But if I left something out, or if you guys got any questions, make sure you guys put it in the comment section. Make sure you guys like this video, comment on this video. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm out.